Hello, it's Artemis. I'm currently an MA student of English at McGill University. I'm so excited to tell you that I'm starting my very own podcast. I am the host of the Artemis Yannakis podcast. My podcast has a subtitle, Molly's Monologue and the Art of Storytelling. Yes, I cannot be more psyched for this. The podcast pays tribute to the modernist novel Ulysses, written by Irish writer James Joyce. The novel was published on February 2nd, 1922 by Shakespeare and Company. Ulysses is the Latinized name of Odysseus, the hero of Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey. The novel narrates the experience of three doublers over a single day on the 16th of June, 1904. The novel confirms a series of parallels between Leopold Bloom and Odysseus, Molly Bloom and Penelope, and Stephen Dandelius and Telemachus. Ulysses has 18 episodes in which Joyce uses a technique called the stream of consciousness. The final episode is named Penelope, and it consists of Molly Bloom's thoughts as she lies in bed next to her husband, Leonard Bloom. Ulysses was Joyce's intimate meditations on the Mother Earth and her language. Molly's feminine language of flow remains naturally fluid. Bloom expresses himself in the Sirens episode with a dissonance of noise. It is the audible at odds with the visible. Penelope and Sirens has a complex and palpable relationship, forever looming the luminescent number 8. Molly produces the image of archetypally feminine, and her lyrical poems suggest a maternal structure that is forever other. Her monologue reveals the disorderliness of life and the concrete connection of the world. In many ways, Molly's continuous weaving of language is a paradigm of écriture féminine. In fact, Molly destabilizes the idea of closure. She is the unweaver. Ulysses concludes with the totality of language. It is a new language which invades both writing and music. It is in a language which alludes the reversal of itself, and all that resonates is her song of silence till the end of time. It is no surprise that Joyce's fans continue to celebrate Bloom's Day on June 16th of every year. I chose Ulysses and specifically Molly's monologue because I believe that Joyce remains a progressive, prototypical urban producer who is not afraid to exploit difference as the very form of his art. Indeed, Joyce challenges the conception of a homogeneous national identity. And yes, this brings us to my podcast and the art of storytelling. The art of storytelling brings us closer together. More and more often, we love to hear a compelling story. It is the human ability to exchange experiences. Stories represent a picture of a new and different world, a world that continues to undergo changes which we may never thought possible. A story has the power to heal the soul, to bring forth positive change and motivation in all of us. The Artemis Yannakis podcast has a simple mission: to inspire, motivate, and encourage you with the tools and advice to build a better life, to illuminate and enlighten you with the true stories, experiences, and wisdom from women around the world, to learn, grow, and laugh together. The Artemis Yannakis podcast focuses on the unique perspective, experiences, and challenges faced by women from diverse backgrounds. These women tell their stories about a community of individuals that are connected not purely by one sort of relationship, family, work, friendship, but by countless interconnecting kinds of relationships. We will discover the power of storytelling and how it can illustrate a better way of understanding the world. Yes, let's do this together. Are you ready to hear their stories?